Hey, look, it's that rival guy who used to be the champion. And hey, fight me, fight me. Yeah, everyone died when the volcano exploded and killed everyone. Anyway, yeah. I got Kanto badges. I've got 0 of them. Okay, I'll battle you later, douchebag. Anyway, welcome back to Nuzlocke Vlogs, where I do a Nuzlocke, and it's a Pokemon, and I'm doing a Nuzlocke and talking about things. I do these weekly, and right now I am just hard at, well, not currently. Currently I'm doing a Nuzlocke vlog, but in general, I am hard at work. I'm making that video essay on Batman the Animated Series. I should get it out on time, which is nice because I have a bad tendency of missing. Actually, no, I'm usually pretty good about dates. I've only had a few video essays where I've missed the date, but I did have to delay this one a week. But none of that matters. That Batman video is gonna be out soon. It's going good. Did I fight these guys last time? Yes, I don't remember how far into this route I actually got. Did I fight that guy? Who knows? So, today had another Vriska and Hell update. That's cool. I like the story of Vriska and Hell, where she deals with Doc Scratch, and damn, that was peak. Like, just turning her into a child and putting her on the chessboard and just tearing into and mocking her and making her feel like shit. Doc Scratch is the worst, but also, he was just the best Homestuck character. Doc Scratch was just excellent and just great visuals in this update, and I just love the moment where, what did he say? Where Vriska's like, you don't control me. And he's like, exactly. And like his whole point is like, you did all the evil stuff that I asked you to do because you're a terrible person, Vriska. You just need a little push to become bad. And that's good. It's a good comic that I am enjoying. I'm not gonna fight Blaine. I'm not gonna do Blaine's gym in this part, because he is too tough, and I want to do the gym leaders in order, and I should, depending how long it takes me to get through this ice cave, I should be able to get Janine out of the way, and then I can start, and oh, you're gonna do the stupid, oh yeah, bulk, you're just big and bulky. Yeah, bulk up, Pokemon. I don't remember the layout. Is it the same layout as in Fire Red, Leaf Green? I don't remember is the problem. Oh, I missed an item. I should go back for that. Wait, can I use a bike? I can use a bike going down a ladder, and then I have to take my bike out again. I'm gonna try and kill Articuno, because I've decided that the only one I'm gonna use my Master Ball with, I've already decided that'll be Zapdos, because that allows the Lieutenant Surge rematch, and also I think Zapdos is the best choice. And oh, these Pokemon are strong. I might be in for some trouble this time because these Pokemon are strong. The difficulty curve in Kanto is kind of weird, where it's very, very low, and just there are a few pockets where there's actually tough trainers to deal with. And as you can see, I'm trying up an Execute. But yeah, that was just a good, solid update of Vriska dealing with Doc Scratch, and there are two left. There's Dave Petta, and then there's Magic 8 Ball, which I assume is gonna be Vriska either dealing with herself or dealing with parentheses Vriska, and I can't wait. Speaking of Homestuck, I've started writing my Trezzy video, and you know, for months I've had it on the schedule, the choices of Trezzy Pyro, because that's what it's about. It's about a few choices that Trezzy makes in her life that define the story of Homestuck. And yeah, that's a good title, but also, it just hit me just randomly as I'm starting to write this. Wait, fuck, The Trials of Trezzy Pyrup. That's such a better title, because it's the double meaning, because she does this fucking stupid lawyer shit, and also, because, you know, she has to go through a bunch of horrible, awful stuff. Oh, that's a better title. So I've started writing that one, and I don't know, I'm gonna try and get it done in the next couple weeks. Let's see, I'm writing the big one. I've been putting off writing this latest Empire of Steel, not the next one that's gonna come out. I try and have the next one written by the time I release any given part. I'm gonna pull up a map so I actually know where I'm going. So this will be G, which will take me down there, and then I could go to L or M. L, M. Ooh, this place is a maze. This place is a maze as I'm looking at this. And don't dive on me. Fuck you. Diving is lame. But yeah, I'm working on that, which will be an arc finale part, and arc finales are always great in my D&D stories. This will be the arc finale for the sort of Morias arc, which has been the last two, and will be this third one. And then, like, there are 3 acts to Empire of Steel this season of D&D stories. I don't know if you care. Those get like 50 views, which is actually, it's consistent though that they get 50 views. So there's not a lot of people who are interested in them, but there is a consistent group of people who like those particular videos, which, you know, that's nice. I'll keep making them. Okay, and I'm looking at my map. So this could take me up to C, which that's just backtracking. I need to go back for that item. So I go over here to G. I'm using a map that you can't see, but I can see. And when my repel wears off, I should... what's the point of those? Oh, I see. I'm gonna... How do I do this ice puzzle? I'm not sure. No, I want a Zubat. Give me something new. So this ice puzzle, I need... How am I going to do this? Because I need to get into that small gap. I'm just going to wing it. Good. And now that was a mistake, I think. I think that was a mistake, because now that's sealed. And if I do that, then... should probably put literally any amount of thought into this. It's fine. Just a calm journey through the ice cave. And I don't want a dugong. I had a dugong, and oh, you know sheer cold? That's fun. That's a fun move to have. What else? I've been continuing my watch of Kaguya-sama Love is War. It's just a good show. I like Kaguya-sama. And I watched the second... Actually, I should go down for that item, because I can see on the map. I watched the second season, and I actually was kind of disappointed at it compared to the first one, because the first one was excellent, and the second one, also pretty excellent on an episode-to-episode basis. But I vaguely preferred the first one, because the first one has a very good, like, overarching story that it's building to, has a very good climax with that fireworks stuff, and I don't think that the second season really has as good of an arc throughout it. It's just a bunch of really good standalone comedy episodes, which, to be fair, was most of what the first season was. Okay, I'm going to risk using... No, wait. Oh, you're an ice type, which is terrible, because ice doesn't have any resistances I can exploit to get you weak. Who can... The Jinx would actually be really good for this team. You know what? If you can survive a surf, you get on the team. If you can't, you die. Okay, thank you. You get on the team. Move over. Ooh, but I do want to execute. Okay, this is an S tier replacement. I'm going to stick for execute. And let's do switch over tabs. Funk McLovin is who I shall name this Jinx after, who is also a Homestuck video essayist, who is good, arguably better than me. So, like, oh, that's cool that they watch my video. That's cool. And then, what I'm referencing in that comment chain as, like, responding to praise is, it's the best fucking shitpost I've ever seen from Funk McLovin, apparently, where they do a video, who's a worse person, Vriska or Eridan? And at the start, they're just like, well, the difference between Vriska and Eridan is kind of like the difference between Shrek and Shrek 2. And then just go into a lengthy discussion of the different plots of those two movies and how they're different and why they believe that Shrek 2 is the superior film, and that's all the video is this a rambling tangent about Shrek 2, and that at the end they're like, so anyway, the point is, Vriska's a better person. But do not actually answer the question. Just, God, I wish I could make. That's just the best way to do a video essay. So, how am I gonna do this puzzle? How am I gonna? Should I do it off screen? I do a lot of going back for items off screen. Okay. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. And how does this benefit me at all? It doesn't. Okay, we're going to come back for that item. We are going to come back for... so there's that item, which you have to do a second ice puzzle, but it also leads you to J, which leads to K, which leads to another item, which actually no, leads to F, which is to H. This place is H, which leads to N, which leads to I need it for Articuno. I need to do this for Articuno. Then what is the other one? What does L lead to? Well, L leads to an item and nothing more, so I guess I'll do L. Oh, ice puzzles. Ice puzzles, ice puzzles. Hold on. Turns out we're not going to fight a gym leader in this part because we're just doing the ice puzzles. Oops, all ice puzzles. That's the fucking title. Oops, all ice puzzles. Okay, so how am I going to do this? Ice puzzles are hard to visualize in your head, I think. So, if I... Have I messed it up? I think I've messed that up. So you can do this. Hold on. I'm going to reset it. This is going to be a lot of just me running around trying to solve ice puzzles, so I hope you're interested, and I hope I can keep you entertained, because, you know, I'm famously good at my fucking entertainment on my YouTube channel. Oh god, why do I teach so many Pokemon Strength? It's not a good move. Yeah, a few days ago, I saw someone post a few panels of it. Really interesting premise for a comic book that was made during, like, the height of the Iraq War. Well, actually, I think it was 2007. Well, that counts as height. This Warren Ellis book called Black Summer. That's, I see the solution. Where it just starts with the Superman equivalent murdering George Bush over the Iraq War, and then deals with the fallout of it. And man, that's just so interesting. That's such an interesting premise. It's very much a Warren Ellis story, and I mean that as a not very good thing. It doesn't do a full job capitalizing on its premise, but hey, that's an interesting premise. And unfortunately, I was contemplating, like, I had, like, in my notes, like, for a superhero thing I'm working on, that essentially exact start as the ending. And you know what? I need to find a different way to do that scene. And you know, I don't think, and the book doesn't think either, that killing George Bush would have solved much. It was a systemic problem with the United States. But, like, that's one of those... it is interesting seeing art that is just made because someone is angry because the world feels like it's broken, you know? You know, there's something appealing about art that is like that. And, oh, actually, I know the solution now. I just figured it out. Haha. Call me Nelson Muntz, because I laughed. But I got it done. There. You know, like, I think it's one of the worst pieces of comic book literature ever written. There's this book called Holy Terror that was written by Frank Miller that's just, he got scared of about 9/11, so he wrote Batman Kills All the Muslims is the essential premise of this story, and it's just this vile, disgusting, hateful thing. So, you know, and that story is fucking awful. And, like, this thing that I vaguely like, Black Summer, it's a mixed bag, is kind of based on the same premise. But I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. Like, I think the sort of rage isn't morally good or bad. It's what that, like, anger is used for that matters. You know? I don't know. I'm stumbling over my words. Let's change the topic. There's another Futurama, because I recap Futurama on these videos often. There was another one where Bender becomes a matador, and it was fine. It was just the epitome of fine. Why do I keep watching the show? I don't really enjoy it anymore. Like, I think the Hulu era Futurama has just been very, very mediocre, but I still watch it, and I still talk about it in my videos. That the show that I don't like. Haha! Yay, I got the big pearl. I got the big pearl. What else is in my list of talking points? Have I burned through them all? I've burned through all of my talking points. Great. Shit, I'm out of things to talk about. But I got through the ice puzzles. That's good. I could talk about future of the channel, just general updates. God, I really got nothing to say when I don't have media to talk about, and I haven't consumed as much media because I've been really focusing hard on this video that I'm working on about Batman the Animated Series, and I have mixed... I'm always very critical of my work, and I start to be very critical and hate it like 5 minutes before it's done every time I ever make something. Is this gonna be good? I don't know. I do think the ending monologue analysis is really good analysis. I point out a lot of good critiques of Batman as a character. I point out a lot that I like about this version of Batman, and some real problems with the United States that I think should be solved, and I don't fucking know. Oops, all ice puzzles. You wanted a gym battle and you're getting ice puzzles, but actually, you know, I'm going to kill Articuno, gonna kill the big fucking bird, and then I'm gonna get out of here, and I'm not gonna come back. Well, I have to come back to fight Blaine, but I'm not going through this part. Who wants to be our God Slayer? Who wants to kill Articuno? What does Articuno know? Hold on. Seafoam Islands, Articuno. Could talk about politics. I haven't been talking about it just very often, because I'm just completely given up on my political feelings. I'm just completely burned out about caring, because there is nothing I can fucking do about anything, and you know, fucking Articuno doesn't have any flying type moves, so I'm just gonna kill it for revenge. Actually, I should have used Rock Tomb. Yeah, come on. Ooh, Ice Beam. You think I'm scared of Ice Beam? I should be scared of Ice Beam. That did a lot of damage, but you have a crippling weakness to rocks. And I'm going to fully heal now with Hyper Potion. No, not you, or an Energy Root. It does the same thing. Wait, I didn't click on Max Potion. I don't remember clicking on Max Potion. And I kill you with Revenge. Good. One god dead. I got a few more to kill before I end this game. But now I can go for I, and then I can get another item, and E leads to A, and A leads to the exit. Good. Made it through Seafoam Isles. Oops, all ice puzzles, and I guess I'm just not really into it. Tonight, don't have much to say. It's Labor Day weekend next week, which that's cool. Actually, here's the thing to rant about. Like, for my historical column, I didn't go into this rant in the actual newspaper I write for, but I wrote about the Bhopal chemical disaster, and it's the worst industrial accident in human history. It is 16,000 people killed, hundreds of thousands maimed. It's an atrocity, and it was carried out by American capitalists. And I first learned about this from the show, the Behind the Bastards, which is a very good show. And they had a very good point on it, that I agree with. There's a reason that they teach you over the head, like, make sure you know about Chernobyl and how those evil communists, their mismanagement. We can't. Communism is evil and must be killed at all costs because those communists, they killed so many people. They killed 4,000 people with Chernobyl because of communism. I guess it's honestly, there was serious problems. I'm not fucking tanky. There was serious problems with how the Soviet Union was run that played a key part in the causing of Chernobyl. I don't deny that, but also this is incredibly clear in Bhopal, where it's like, oh, we can't. It's better for the stock price if we don't have any safety regulations at this plant and stop repairing the damaged equipment. And oops, we killed 16,000 people. Haha. Like, Bhopal, the atrocities in Bhopal are the clearest, most concise indictment of how capitalism murders people some of that I've ever seen. And also, it was. I can't fucking. This was not a good. I do it every Saturday night, regardless of what's going on, unless I'm busy. So not regardless of what's being on. And sometimes I'm not in, but I have to do these weekly, I think, because it's just a log of my thoughts and how I'm feeling and how my life is going. And yeah. Anyway, let's get to Fuchsia, and the next time we start our boss rush, we take out all 8 gym leaders, we lose no Pokemon, we storm through all the rematches, we beat up Red. You're gonna get so sick. You're probably already sick of my Kanto team that I just use over and over again. You're gonna get even sicker, because I am going to not lose any Pokemon again after I lost my Honchkrow last time, because I forgot to teach it any moves that were usable. But yeah, honestly, that's a big problem. Like, the other thing that comes to mind is the famine in India in the 40s. Terrible, terrible thing. Where, roughly 3 to 5 million people get killed by the British Empire's mismanagement. And that is not an indictment against their government or the economic system that empire propped up, but a similar around, actually be few years earlier, but similar famine in Ukraine caused by Soviet mismanagement is an indictment of Soviets. It's when capitalists kill people, it's because those people deserve to die and they were inferior. So actually, no problem with capitalism. In fact, it's actually good that capitalism killed all those people. But when communists kill people, then it matters. Then murder is wrong, and only then. And also, the CEO of Union Carbide, who killed all those people in Bhopal, was charged with murder and fled the country to the United States because Americans fucking love murderers and will not extradite him ever. And he died in 2014. That's cool. That's dope as hell. Hey, that's just a fucking rant. It's a really good episode of TV because I'm working at the moment on editing that part for my Batman video, Better World from Justice League. That's just a good fucking pair of episodes. Actually, no, I gave my rant in that episode, and I gotta take out all these trainers, because I only take out trainers on camera. So I gotta take out these guys, because I need the experience, and then I'll take out Janine. And she'll use the fucking... The life improvement of repels, giving you an option to renew them, that was the greatest decision in any Pokemon game. I really like a lot of old Pokemon games. I think in some aspects a lot of the design is better, but goddamn, the quality of life improvements in later Pokemon games are just necessary for the games to be playable all of the time. I don't want to have to open my menu to use a repel. And actually, EXP I don't... It would be nice if you could toggle it on and off, and you usually in modern Pokemon games can. But that's actually a decent feature that makes raising an entire team pretty good. But Scarlet and Violet I did not enjoy. I thought they were bad Pokemon games. Well, I enjoyed parts of them, but I thought they were very flawed. They were the least polished Pokemon games I've ever seen. I wish they were better, and they had the potential to be very good. There were aspects of them that I like, and I'm just stalling for time because I'm out of shit to talk about. And me saying I have nothing to talk about very famously makes the fact that I have nothing to talk about more interesting, and just everyone loves when I say I have nothing to talk about and then talk about how I have nothing to talk about. It's great. Take out you, and I'm almost to fuchsia. This is not a long route. Water routes suck, just in general, which is why it's great that Hoenn was like almost entirely water routes, And also the design in Hoenn is great. It's probably the best design. It's probably the best designed region up until you get to the endless water routes at the end, and then it just plummets and becomes boring. And usually, I just skip all of that part of the game. Anyway, being up swimmer Harold, and now I just gotta make it just one more trainer. I can beat this trainer, and then I can end the video, and I can go to bed. Yay. Oh no, he has so many Pokemon. Like, the reason I'm like Kaguya-sama is because it's just it's a very funny slice of life comedy about two very weird people who are just entertaining to watch. That's why I like that show and think it's a great show, And it's very charming. They're a cute couple, but mostly it's just fun seeing like everything explode in their faces and not work out. Actually, I just remembered. I was going to talk about it last week because I rewatched that episode, but it's what the fuck is the plot point where Kaguya is sick and basically drunk and let me in. Let me in. I'm trapped. Where Kaguya is sick, so she's basically drunk, and then she like drags Shirogane into her bed, and then gets mad that he didn't rape her. Actually, no. And Hayasaka's like, "Hey, you could rape her, and I think you should, because then you would be together." And I have to stop. I'm just sick of dealing with this bullshit. Will they or won't they? And Kaguya gets mad in the next episode that she wasn't raped. That was a fucking stupid plot point. It's usually a good show, but that was fucking stupid. Also, like, the Ishigami's, like, fighting with this boy flashback, I didn't think that was interesting. But I like Miko Ino. She's fun. And Chica's the best.